Unless, like, I can see that your buzz is there and I've seen people talking about you, I don't really pay attention.
This is Bang Bang Bang,
the JamJam Afrobeats show. Yes, like what I'm saying, we've got Mista Silva in the building. What's good, brother?
What's going on, Mr. JamJam? How you doing, man?
2 years you've left me here in the wilderness, and now you finally come back on the JamJam Afrobeats show.
You know, it's been a while, like, it's been a while, but I'm back here again. You know,
the last time I interviewed you, you were promoting the Full Vim EP.
Imagine.
Do you remember that back then?
Trust me, Full Vim EP. You know, that was a big EP, my first EP. So yeah, man, it was good to have your support, man.
Of course, from day one. Well, not from day one, I'm lying, but almost.
Almost though, yeah.
So do you think that, like, you already said you've been able to, you already was an artist, as it were,
that's right.
But then going back home at 17,
yeah.
Is that, do you think if you didn't go back at 17 you'd be doing what you're doing now in Afrobeats? Or did you, like, I don't know, like...
I wouldn't say, like, going back was a major influence in me doing Afrobeats, but it plays a part, as in, it helped me learn the culture. Because when I came back, I didn't come back saying, yo, I'm going to do Afrobeats, you know what I'm saying? But what I did have in mind was that I had, like, my lyrics, like my funky house lyrics, always had some form of Afrocentric DNA to it. You know, a lot of my lyrics, like something like, Kedebum, go down low, Kedebum, go down. It's got, like, an African background to it. So a lot of my lyrics had that kind of rhythm to it. So I would say that that's what influenced me more. And then as time went on and I was listening to the Afrobeats, and Afrobeats started becoming more like, yo, that 130 BPM, that 125 BPM, which was quite similar to the funky house sound. And the funky house sound was really kind of like, had like a tribal feel to it. So I could easily go into the Afrobeats and still be able to lay down my flows, but give it an Afro touch. So yeah.
What was the first Afrobeats track you made, or what was the first time you were maybe listening to music and thinking, right, I'm going to do an Afrobeats jam?
The track that really made me wanting to think, yo, I could do this Afrobeats thing, was probably when we did the Bones and Mummy track. That track there, it was originally 5-5's track, and we were Piatus, and then even before that, I think it was even a South African one before that.
Yeah, the beat was South African, yeah.
And then,
some people know it as Move Back.
Yeah, Move Back, Muchebaya, that's right. So yeah, I heard that beat and I had the instrumental, and I always used to bang the instrumental, and when I was listening to the instrumental, I would drop lyrics on it, like with the boys and that, and the boys were like, yo, this sounds so cool, it sounds wavy, man. I think you should do your thing, man, jump on Afrobeats. And every time I go to like sets, funky house sets, people are like, yo, Silva, man, you need to do Afrobeats, you need to do Afrobeats, you know what I'm saying? There's even a point, one of my friends, like, he's an Afrobeat doing specialist crew, he was like, yo, why don't you do Afrobeats? And I just said, you know what, after he said that, I just said, you know what, don't worry, wait and see.
What year would you reckon this was?
This was like 2011.
Okay.
2011 when we did this, yeah.
Can you hear, like when I'm listening to the tracks that get sent to me from the UK, can you hear the sort of unauthentic UK Afrobeat sound as opposed to the people that really know what they're doing, or at least attempting at the Afrobeat sound? Can you hear the difference?
I can definitely hear the difference, 100%. There's artists out there who want to jump on it, but then you got to try and, you know, keep the DNA.
Where are they going wrong?
I just say it's just, you have to be around the community, like you have to be within the community to know like what to do and what to say, you know what I'm saying, and learn what they do in their culture, you know what I'm saying.
I'm sure anyone that's used to listening to you, right. It was even for myself, it was a bit of a shock hearing Greenlight, because it's such a change in direction, and I thought, oh, okay, you've sold out, you've gone too far, you've gone commercial now. But I think the more that you listen to it, you can still hear, like, still hear what you call the Afrobeats DNA within the formula. And then the video has really smashed it as well, because it's reaching out noticeably reaching out for a varied audience in the video. You know, no more Zonto dancers. You've got them. We've got rid of them.
We've got a mixture of people. We've got Zonto dancers in there. We've got normal people in there as well, because you know you don't want to confine the sound to just one person, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
I should actually complain. You're talking about normal people. You had a Branty and Edu in the video,
in there as well.
But you didn't call JamJam. What's up?
Unfortunately, I didn't have communication with you.
Now what's up?
I'm sorry about that, but you know, we've got a lot of videos still coming, man, so that's not a biggie.
Is it because I can't do a Zonto?
Not even JamJam.
I can't do Al-Qaeda.
Not even, that's not a problem. You can do your own moves, you know, whatever you feel, whatever the river makes you do, you know.
Mind you, it didn't look like those guys could do anything either, because I noticed they only got 2-second film time. right, everybody knows the Afrobeats river only flows one way, and it comes from Africa out to the diaspora.
I feel that.
How are they feeling you out in Ghana?
They love man in Ghana, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I've been to Ghana for the past 2 years, December, big shows, performing at Ghana, National Theatre, performing at Ghana, Independence Square, all those places there, you know. So that's a great achievement for me to go back home to my country of origin and be able to perform at Ghana Independence Square and Ghana National Theatre, and my people to stand before me and enjoy my sound and be like, yo, this guy's cool, you know, and I'm happy about that.
Okay, I mentioned earlier that you're top level in the UK,
yes,
but you're not alone up there. You've got another king of Afrobeats there called Mr. Fuse ODG.
I feel you.
Apart from him, who do you think your biggest competition is in the UK?
There's a lot of competition out there, you know. Mo's doing very well right now, you know. He has got a big track out with Gigs called The Baddest, so big him up on that. He's doing well.
Right, you're giving him free promo.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's all love, you know what I'm saying? It's the stronger the scene is, the better it is. I'm not here trying to beef no one, trying to make some rap conflict. Like, it's not that with Afrobeats. It's all about love and trying to support each other. So yeah, big him up for doing his thing. But like I said, as for me, I've been in there longer. I've been doing it. I set pace. You know, I'm known as a pioneer of the scene, so it's good to see others coming true, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm far from finished, you know, so don't sleep on me, don't get twisted, you know, man, I'm out here.
That's good to hear, you know. We actually, here on the show, we often do like top 5 lists, and we've done our top 5 Afrobeats artists in the UK. And you pretty much always come in at number 2.
I feel that.
Do you, like, because obviously Fuse is sort of so overwhelming, do you feel that you're second to Fuse? And if you do...
You know what? With Fuse, I just see it as he got the opportunity, like, to me, this is how I see it. But when Boom came, Boom Boom came, that lit up the underground, you know what I'm saying? That opened an avenue for him to come through and do Azonto. Azonto come through, it did well, it created a lot of hype, you know what I'm saying? He followed up with Antenna, got Wycliffe on it, so it helped him as well, you know what I'm saying? While the buzz with the underground was hot, it helped him to go and get that commercial value as well. You know what I'm saying? And the opportunity came to him and he took it, and he's been able to excel with that by working with his label, you know what I'm saying? So big up to Fuse, props to him, you know what I'm saying? Big man thing, he's done his thing, and yeah man, it's good for the scene. So
I mean, why do you think you haven't been as commercially successful as yet?
Boy, I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, because you mentioned earlier that you said like you use Twee and stuff like that, and Fuse doesn't really mess with that too much.
That's another thing that maybe, you know, because as I said, Boom Boom was like the first UK Afrobeats track to be ever playlisted on any national radio station. You know what I'm saying? So it's mad. I don't know what happened. I don't know how that happened, but only God knows. You know what I'm saying? But that's, if I focus on that, that ain't gonna help me get to where I want to get to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just best for me to focus on what I'm doing and focus on my music, because I know my music is great enough already. So, you know, it's not an issue, man.
No, it's good. I mean, I still think you're probably the most authentic Afrobeats artist I've heard in the UK, or one of the top ones. So that's not criticism, because you know I'm not listening to it for commercial value. But obviously before you did Afrobeats, what would you describe? What was the scene you were in? Was it funky? Was it grime? Was it UK rap? What was you doing?
I started off with doing a few grime things, but I wasn't taking it seriously then. But when I came out from Ghana and I jumped on the funky house thing and I started doing a bit of promotions with Fresh to Death Entertainments and stuff like that, I used to host funky house mixes on CDs and stuff like that. We started to distribute that, and then a lot of people started hearing my name. And then from there I got bookings, I go to shows, just shut down the shows, this is mad. And yeah, it was the funky house scene that really put my name out there for people to know me. And then the Afrobeats came and took it to a whole new level.
See, because you've got kind of a unique insight that you've jumped from these genres, and now Afrobeats is in a similar situation. Like, obviously some may say those genres had their time and phase and they've died. So do you think that will happen to Afrobeats? And how can we keep Afrobeats relevant?
You know, there's so many artists in Afrobeats, so I don't think it's like that. The funky house thing, we had 1-2 artists like Funky D, Gracious K, Tribal Mags, etc, etc. But to me, they didn't hold up the flag well enough. Like, they just did one track and thought, okay, cool, yeah, I got my hair, I got my buzz, I'm nice. But if you really want the scene to go on, you'd be making good tracks, you know what I'm saying? You had other singers as well, but I don't know. And
do you think it's down to the artists that scene
the artists and the DJs in that scene, it was so political, like, so many politics. That's why I say to myself, like, in the Afrobeat scene, I'm not trying to make no conflict with no one or anything like that, because when I was in the funky house scene, there was a lot of things that I had to do to get to where I had to get to, you know? Like, so many disputes, guys don't want to pass the mic and stuff, DJs don't want this guy to spit on their set, like, bare childish things, like, that's not really needed. If someone's got talent, let them express their talent, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what it's going to do for the scene that might benefit you, you know what I'm saying, in the end run, you know what I'm saying? So, that's what I'd say for that, man.
Going back to your genre jumping, as you call it, did you jump from the last one now into Afrobeats? Is it because the scene was dying, or because...
Afrobeats?
Yeah, did you jump from funky into Afrobeats because the scene before was dying, or was it because you...
To be honest with you, with the funky house thing, a lot of people saw me as the person that was holding it up. You know what I'm saying? At that point where it was still people saying, nah, he's dying, I was holding it up. I was holding it up, holding it up, holding it up. As soon as I jumped onto the Afro thing, funky was missing.
Yeah. Literally.
Funky went missing. After like 5-6 months after Bone Seven come out, there was no funky, you wasn't hearing no funky like that, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
Okay, I have to ask you those questions because I feel like you've got that.
Not even just me holding it up. Because he done as well, my boy C done. So yeah, there's two of us, but yeah, man, it was mad. But yeah, go on.
So C-Don is, what would you say, were you a duo at the time?
At the time, yeah, we was a duo. We used to be Mista Silva and C-Don. Yeah, man, it was the killer combo of the scene.
I should actually ask you why we've got you in here. Did you hear about a whole Top of the Flops thing that we went through?
I did. Actually, I think I did. Something about it. There was a little controversy and whatnot, but I didn't really follow it too tough. I just heard a little something about it.
What did you hear about it?
I just heard about it, but I don't know.
What did you think about it? That's what I should say.
Boy, you know, if you feel that you wanna do the Top of the Flops thing, then cool. I'm not.
You don't sound too cool about it.
It's whatever, innit? That's what you guys do, innit? You guys are the critics and also the pushers, innit? So. You know, so it's good to do that, because at the same time, you never know, there's people who are trying to do it and not projecting it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not going to project it in the right way, then obviously you're going to kill the scene, you're going to kill the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it's important that you project everything that you do in the right way. So yeah, it's good to let people know that, set up your standards, step up your levels, know what you're doing, learn about what you're doing, you know, so it's good, it's needed. You need to be criticised to move forward. If you don't have no critics on you, then how are you going to ever improve? How are you ever going to know what you've done wrong?
You know what's funny? What I've just realised is that the amount of controversy we had on Twitter the days after the show. Yeah. But every person we've talked about, on air, we've talked face to face. You know, we'll have any of the artists that we've even put top of. I think we've only had one so far with Mo Logo. Yeah. And we've talked to him, and we've all said the same thing. What did you think about it? They've all come back. They've been as constructive as we were in our criticism, and back again. There's been no hatred. So it just makes me think that they're all keyboard warriors. Twitter beefing.
You know what? Twitter, Twitter, people that are brave, innit? You get people that just feel they can say anything to anyone, anyhow. Like, there's no respect.
What's the worst thing someone said to you online?
I think one time, happened recently. Like, more time when people try to argue with me, like, the way I'll shut them down after one tweet, they'll realise what they did was stupid, and they'll come back to me and be like, yo, I'm really sorry, rare. Like, the other day, I think there was a virus on my email, so I think it sent out a rude email, like, to a few people. So then, the guy, I think, got the email, then he's come back to me, I think I searched my name on Twitter, and he's writing nonsense, like, and I'm thinking, right, is this guy alright, like? So I've gone into that. He's even done an Instagram post as well. You know what I'm saying? And I've gone on Instagram, and this guy's chatting a whole heap of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And I said, yo, bro, you need to take time. Like, you can't be talking like that. You don't even, instead of you to find out why this happened or how it happened before you start talking, like, do your research. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then he was like, oh, okay, cool.
All he's doing, he's telling all of his followers that I've got Mista Silva on my email. Yeah. That's what he's doing.
He sounds like a fan.
He said he probably is a fan, probably playing my music now. But I don't really like that Twitter exposing and all that nonsense there, man. Like, I'm not a big fan of it, like, because if you can't really say it to someone's face, why say it there? You know what I'm saying? on Twitter, fam. It's rude. Like, don't be doing everything when people be retweeting and saying whatever they want to say. I know people who've been like their lives have been tarnished because of Twitter. Like they've deleted Twitter. You won't see this person again.
Like who?
Some people. I don't need to
Who are
mention
you talking
names.
about? Are you talking about that one on the stairs?
Not even the one on the stairs. Not even that one.
Which one?
From way back, like there was one girl that caught her. She was doing something like I don't know. She messed up herself with a bit of her own number 2 and that. And after that, you don't see this girl again. Like this girl used to be vibrant out there. You know what I'm saying? Destroy people's lives. Like
It is quite dangerous.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. You've got to be careful, man.
Definitely. I mean, even JamJam's had a few haters on the Twitter.
Who have I had? Who? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
JJC ones.
Yeah,
Said, oh, who's this JJC white DJ playing our music? Kind of thing.
You know what I'm saying? People just say what they want to say because maybe they're jealous, man. It's jealousy, you know.
You have these sort of industry associations.
Yeah.
Some you know from back in the day and some you would know from the industry.
Yeah.
But do you really think there's any real loyalty in the music industry?
Depends, man. To be honest with you, everyone's out for themselves, man. I'll be real, like, guaranteed that most artists are out there for themselves, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's them, man. Me, you do your thing, I do my thing. I'm not watching you, like, unless we're working together, then cool, we work together, we'll do our thing, we keep our relationship nice, everyone move forward, do what they're doing, innit? But at the end of the day, most artists are spiteful out there, you know. Most artists are backstabbers out there. I'll be real, like, so, you know. I've been through my own experiences, so I just keep it 100, man. Just do what I have to do. You know?
What happened to you?
Nothing, man. There's just people that move how they want to move. Like, if you ain't been through certain things, like when you're coming up as an artist, like the gas will get to your head, innit?
Well, like what kind of things?
Like I said, the gas will get to your head.
Oh, just like your ego.
Like your egos come together. People think they're bigger than this person, or why are you treating that person like that? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? But at the end of the day, people are on different levels. You know what I'm saying? In any business you go in, there's a hierarchy in it.
Do you feel comfortable in your place in the UK Afrobeat scene?
I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine.
Who'd be your top 5 in UK Afrobeats?
In UK Afrobeats, myself, Fuse is in there. There's a new kid on the block, Sonna's in there. Quam's Flavor in there. And who else could I say? And probably Mo right now.
Okay.
That's the top 5 I would say that's hot in the UK right now that are definitely on their job. Like always trying to bring out new music and keep the scene buzzing, man, to be honest with you. So yeah.
Who'd be your bottom 5?
Bottom 5, I don't know. I don't even pay attention to those kind of bottom 5 people, so I don't know, fam. I have a bottom 5.
Have you ever listened to a track and said, nah, this ain't happening?
Yeah, I don't unless like I can see that your buzz is there and I've seen people talking about you, I don't really pay attention. Like,
but that's why we did the top of flops, because there was buzz for certain people, but we knew the track was whack. So it's obviously through connections and stuff that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that. There's even artists who's out here that are doing well because of connections. You know what I'm saying? And some are doing well because of core talent and devotion and commitment. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it goes. You know, you can't stop that. Like if someone's got to connect, cool. But that's the person who's the connect should know what they should be pushing properly. You know what I'm saying? Push the real talent. Push the people who like that need to be pushed. You know what I'm saying? That got the bangers that what the people want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Push that and help it go forward. You know what I'm saying? So I could say there's people like when I first did my first track, there was DJs that didn't want to play my thing. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to play it, but then when they saw the people them love what I was doing, they were forced to play it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man.
Do you feel you've ever been blocked?
Definitely, but I leave that in the hands of God right now.
In what way was you blocked?
I can't really say like what way, but I feel that there's certain things that certain people do that stop certain things from happening, man. But
can you go into?
I'm not gonna say no names.
No, don't say names. But give us an idea of what you mean. So because I want to because there are people.
Let's say when Bon Semama was hot and Boom certain tracks were hot, like there were certain people like in hierarchies, like and maybe probably even labels or that wanted to talk to me, and people were posing as trying to be my manager, etc., etc. You're not my manager. Like, don't go and tell people this and that when you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So then obviously when the people's getting back to them saying, yo, what's going on? You're not the manager. You don't have no access to me. So obviously you're trying to represent me, and then to them they're thinking, rah, what's going on here? Then they just move their attention somewhere else, you know what I'm saying, in that aspect. So I'd say yeah, but to be honest with you, everything happens for a reason, you know what I'm saying?
This is Bang Bang Bang.
The JamJam Afrobeats show.